What's happening with y'all today? Yeah, man. I decided to go live from where I'm at, you know, today. And, you know, just have a little conversation since I got some time. If y'all wondering where I'm at, you know, I'm over here at the little soccer field over here, getting ready to watch Christopher play soccer with his team and stuff like that. So that's where I'm at, you know, sitting down. So I figured, hey, listen, I might as well go live on Learn Crypto TV. You know, I can at least get an hour in, you know, talking to you guys. You know, a lot of interesting things been happening here in the crypto space, or the lack of, should I say. And a lot of the reasons why, unknown or known. And if you want to go on the known side, it's going to be manipulation, deliberate, unknown, same thing. Deliberate manipulation. From what entity? Who knows? So that means we gotta just take out. We'll talk about that when we get to it. So yeah, family. Just like I said, I'm sorry. I'm here with y'all. Know who that is already. You know what I'm saying? My wife, we out here watching the son play soccer, like I said earlier, you know. So that's what we doing, but we just sitting out here chilling. So I was just like, hey man, let me go live on Learn Crypto TV, and then from there, you know, we'll be able to, you know, there go the football right there. He walking back over here. He probably thirsty and wants some water. You know what I'm saying? And he getting ready to play with his teammates and stuff like that. He was over there on the playground. But if y'all remember him from the last time, he had on the Bitcoin hat and he asked y'all for some Bitcoin. Y'all ain't sent him no Bitcoin. Hey, Christopher. Dame la gente. ¿Dónde es mi Bitcoin? Yeah. No, ¿dónde está mi Bitcoin? He say he don't know where his Bitcoin at. His Bitcoin in the house. Black Scorpion, what's up, family? I see you in the video. Hey, Jamon, man. Hey, Jamon, bro. I was scrolling through the Listen, man, hit me up on the side. I don't want to talk about that on here, but you know what I'm saying. It got something to do with the group. Unless you got another phone number, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. You know, we miss you, fam. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. Y'all got to excuse me because I'm gonna be going in and out. I got people watching me while I'm speaking English and stuff. This boy right here, he's all in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm speaking English. What they say, Sharko Skeleton fan page. Hello, what's going on, fam? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what your real name is. And I probably know who you are, but I don't know you by Sharko Skeleton fan page. I don't know about that. Oh, we got 24 people in the house on this lovely Sunday afternoon, man. You know, I'm gonna walk over there to the block over there. I'm gonna show y'all a little area where I'm at. But like I said, right now, we over here with my stepson over here at his little soccer game over here. He getting ready to play with his teammates and stuff like that in about maybe 30 minutes or so, I guess 20 minutes. So we just out here supporting him. You know, I'm out here with his mama, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So, yeah, but it's hot as hell out here. But anyway, family, what I want to know is, well, what I came on here because I want to talk to y'all about a few things or whatever. So there's a lot of, like I was saying earlier, it's a lot of manipulation going on in the crypto market, a lot. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, you have, you know, people asking if the bull run is over, if you know, there's you know, all these negative comments or sentiments. Chris, oh, what's going on with your family? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got a lot of people wondering, how is a bull run over? It never even got started. You know what I'm saying? It never even started. You have one pump. You know, and I'm talking about over the history of the price action in crypto. That's what I'm talking about. When the fourth year comes of the 4-year cycle, and you know, you'll have a pump. First of all, what it does is Bitcoin runs up first, then Ethereum runs up, and then you have the alt season. Y'all didn't see Ethereum run up nowhere. And you saw Bitcoin go touch 108, 109 as an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? You say, how you fine? How are you? I'm good, man. I'm just out here enjoying life, family. That's all I'm doing. You know, sitting out here, minding my own business. Jamal said I gotta get another phone, fam. My current phone is going ham. I need to delete some stuff to see that you fixed the issue. Okay, cool, no doubt. I was just wondering, man. I thought something had happened to you. You had other things going on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know, bro, because I was scrolling back through it. Then Cease brought it to my attention. It was like, hey, man, what happened to Jamon? That's what made me go look. You know, we saw you had left, but I figured it was gonna be something, you know, that had to do with the phone, because I know you, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't have just did that like that. So I understand, but no doubt, I'm glad to see you here. Everything is cool. But let me know when you're ready, and then I can add your new phone number back. Tevin says, what's going on, Los? Just got off of work an hour ago, and man, my phone has been blowing up all day. Crypto is starting to move. Yeah, today is a green day. That's another reason why I'm live. Today a green day in crypto, man. There's a lot of stuff that's up, you know, 22%, 10%, you know, whatever, your favorite crypto, I saw one that was up damn 100%, man. I forget the name, you know, because I look at the crypto price action every day. You know, I watch it all the time just to see what's going on with certain cryptos that I hold, you know, the price action and stuff like that going there. But yeah. You know, so today is a green day. I mean, I would tell y'all, don't go chasing these green candles. Yeah, don't. We drink a Dina Light. I said a Dina. You ain't tired of I'm sorry, family. My wife is trying to ask me a question about getting something to drink. So, but anyway. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get some money out of here. Yeah. How much is that? 20? No, this might be 30. It might be 30. Because I gotta put some gas in the motor. That's why. Yeah. I'm sorry, family, you know what I'm saying? I'm troubleshooting, multitasking all the time, trying to do some stuff, taking care of my family, make sure they got what they need and stuff like that, man. So you gotta excuse me a little bit. I may be in and out. I know this is an impromptu live and everything like that, but you know, I do that. Y'all should know that by now, you know what I'm saying? That Carlos the Crypto King will pop up on the live, and he ain't even gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, family, so anyhow, don't go chasing the green candles, man. Don't go chasing green candles. It's not good. But if you were going to, today would be a good day to do it, you know what I mean? Because I think, this is my personal opinion, I think that crypto is at the floor. Well, last weekend was at the floor. Last weekend, crypto was at the bottom. That's what I believe. The only way it's going now is up. You know, how long it's gonna take to start moving in a parabolic state, who knows? That's anybody's guess. But right now, you know what I'm saying, you still got good prices, and I think that once these prices leave from where they are right now, we're not gonna see them again. It's not gonna happen again. The prices that you got, opportunity to get these cryptos at right now, especially for projects like Ondo, Chainlink, Polkadot, you know, Avalanche. Avalanche is under $20 right now, bro. And Avalanche, I think, this is my own personal opinion. And I'm gonna do a TikTok today telling the beginning investor, if you wanna set it and forget it portfolio, I got 5 cryptos for you to set it and forget it right now at today's prices, you know what I'm saying? I just gave you 3. Avalanche, Chainlink, and Ondo. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then if you go look at the ISO 20022 cryptos, now we're talking about XLM, XDC. You know what I'm saying? Any one of the X's. Fam, XCN or Oxycoin. That one too. You feel me? So, you know, but I'm gonna put together a list of 5 tokens, you know what I mean, that every beginning investor should have for a set it and forget it type of play, you know. So that way, you know, all you have to do is, I mean, if you don't have time to look at the crypto market, or you just don't want to look at it, all you want to do is dollar cost average into the projects, meaning that you have a certain amount of money that you're going to put towards any particular crypto on a daily, weekly, monthly, bi-weekly basis, you know what I'm saying? Those 5 cryptos, what I'm going to do on my TikTok. If you don't follow me on my TikTok, my TikTok. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna have to put my, because I got my name spelled backwards. I'm gonna have to probably, you know, create another way for people to search me, because I know that people on my TikTok ain't gonna be able to find me. Mine set up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I told you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You need to start listening to me. You know what I'm saying? Why you think I ain't going with it? I ain't going, man, to begin with. Because I already knew. That's why I said I did. That shit was expensive too. No, I bought you 16 years. What you talking about? But anyway, fam, so like I was saying, a daily, bi-weekly, weekly, monthly basis dollar cost average into these particular projects that on a beginner set it and forget it portfolio, right? So, you know, outside of that, like I was saying about Avalanche, I think has the opportunity or the chance to be one of the leading cryptos, especially for the gaming sector. It's already real world asset driven too as well, because, you know, like I was saying on my other live with Avalanche when I was in the pool, that it's partnered with the California Department of Motor Vehicles. You know what I'm saying? You know, where they have moved, you know, the licenses and all of the information pertaining to cars onto the blockchain. So, you know, in my opinion, because of that, it makes Avalanche a go-to project, or what I would call a blue chip project. And actually, any crypto that you find in the top 50, top 25, you could consider a blue chip crypto. And if you go look at CoinGecko right now, and you go scroll down and you find Avalanche, you would see that Avalanche is a blue chip crypto. You understand what I'm saying? So these are the cryptos for you beginners that you want to make sure you pay attention to, research, get into, and dollar cost average into. Those are the cryptos that you want to deal with, the blue chips. Because if you get into any other altcoins, it's very, very risky. You most likely gonna lose your money. Don't get in it, okay? Because most of y'all not gonna do no research to find out what it is that you're investing in, and that's gonna be a problem for you in the long run, because you know you may sell at a loss because you think you have a negative sentiment about whatever it is that you invested in. That ain't really good, man. You understand? But hola. Look at that, man. The little babies even here be watching me, man. Little babies. So he hear me speaking English. So the babies be looking. I know, because he hear me speaking a language that he never heard before. So he like that, man. So it's pretty cool here, man. But anyhow, so those are projects that you know, you can basically not have to worry about. You can buy, invest in them, and not have to worry about. For the beginner, that's what you wanna, you know, that's what you wanna do, fam. You know, and I encourage that. You know, I encourage that a lot. It's necessary, and you'll be proud and happy that you did. You know, you'll be happy that you invested into those cryptos, because you will see the gains. Now, how much? Another question I be getting is, how much of the crypto should I buy, or how much should I purchase? Well, that's gonna be up to your risk tolerance, man. I always tell people, don't spend the money that you can't afford to lose. So, you know, some people have a budget of maybe $50 a week, $20 a week, or whatever that may be, whatever that looks like for you. So whatever it is that you can invest in, that you won't lose money, you know, will be a great help to you and your sanity, waiting on things to happen. You understand? So I hope this making sense, you know what I'm saying, to the people that's listening. If you coming in on this live, or you a first time subscriber to my channel, a first time viewer of my channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, you know, set your notifications, so that way when I do pop up on a live, like the many people who did see, you got the notification that I was live. You were able to just pop on and come in and listen or have a dialogue with me in regards to your crypto questions. You understand? So that's one of the questions I get. What should I invest in, or how much should I invest? Like I said, that's your risk tolerance. Everybody's risk tolerance is different. You know, there may be a period of time where, Carlos, you know what I'm saying, I only have $1,500 to invest. I only have $1,500 to invest, and you know, I won't be able to invest nothing for 3 months, 4 months. Well, that's fine. What you need to do with your $1,500 is find the top 3 projects in the top 25 blue chip cryptos, Ondo, Chainlink, Avalanche, and put $500 on each one of those, set it and forget it. And DCA, make a recurring buy to that portfolio that you just built, right? And, you know, and take full advantage of your $1,500 investment, right? So some of y'all have a little bit more. If you notice, that's $500 on each crypto. The more money you invest at a low point, the higher chance that you have for lift off when price action starts to move. You have to look at it this way, you know what I'm saying? Or you could take your whole $1,500 and put it on Avalanche and just leave it there, because it ain't gonna be a bad move, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Well, Carlos, I don't have $1,500. I only got $200. Okay, so you take your $200 and you find, I got on my stand store, okay? You can go in the link or the description of any one of my previous videos, right? And you can go get my link for my stand store. And I have a document there that has the top 95 coins under $1. You know what I'm saying? Top 95 coins under $1. So you only have 200 bucks, okay? And you spend $2, $3 on that document, and then you can sift through all of those coins that I got on that document and find the ones that you like or the ones that you want to research to see if you want to invest into it, right? And then add those cryptos to your portfolio, 50 bucks at a time, right? So that's $200. That's 4 projects that you can invest in with 50 bucks. And all of the cryptos, all of them are under $1. I would literally look for the ones that's all under a quarter. To be honest with you, VeChain, you know what I'm saying? That's one. What else? There's another top crypto, XDC. If you got the Uphold wallet, XLM is at 24 cents right now. You know, HBAR is at 19 cents right now. You understand? You look for those type of cryptos, the ones that's less than a quarter. If you only have $200, you know what I'm saying? And put $50 on each one of them and DCA into those 4 projects. Bi-weekly, weekly, monthly, semi-monthly. You understand? This is the strategy that you want to use in order to build your portfolio if you don't have a whole lot of money to come up with right off the bat like others do, right? See, me, I've been building my portfolio over a period of time, you know what I'm saying? I was in the last bull run, you know, and I think I told y'all this story before already. Like, specifically with one crypto, Shiba Inu, you know what I'm saying? I put $75 on Shiba Inu, and one day I woke up and my Shiba Inu was at almost $3,000 from $75. It was almost at $3,000, and I was just looking at it. Yeah, look how much money I made, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? All those gains was wiped out because I didn't take no profit. You know what I'm saying? See, what I should have did was take at least my $75 out and maybe 50% of whatever it is that went up. And in that case, almost 3,000. They doing all that screaming and ain't nobody kicking the ball in the goal or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I didn't take any profits off of that Shiba Inu game, so I essentially watched all of it disappear. You know, I didn't have a plan. Basically, is what I'm saying. You know, whereas if I had taken, let's say, 60% of the profit, and then I would have let the rest ride, I'd have still been able to take some of that money that I had and put it into other crypto projects. Now, while from 75 to 3,000, I mean, that's a large jump, you know, but but it ain't really no real money, for real, because I can spend 3 bands in one day, like all of us, you know. My man Tevin says, that's me right now. I lost my second job and I have to max out crazy OT just to spend $300 every 2 weeks on crypto. Some AI stocks ain't bad either. Got a plan for the future. Hey, Tevin, you hit the nail on the coffin, man, with the AI cryptos, man. AI stocks. If you're a stock guy, go look at SoundHound. I'm seriously looking at getting into that. It's less than $5 right now. I'm seriously looking at getting into that project. I was in that stock. I was in it before, you know, because I have a Robinhood account. I don't really use it, you know, but I'm looking at trading options right now. I'm learning how to do that so I can get some quick money and take those option gains and buy crypto with it. You understand? That's why I'm even looking at it and considering it, the options. But I'm teaching myself how to do it via YouTube, all free information because it's all out there. And then, you know, take those monies that I make from there and invest it back in the crypto market, specifically in the sector that you're talking about, AI. You know, because AI taking out jobs, bro. I got a frat brother who's a data scientist. Brother was making damn near $200,000 a year, man. Salute, Gil. I see you, fam. I see you. Thank you for showing your support. If you in the building, man, and y'all didn't hit that like button, hit the like button for me one time. Trigger that algorithm, man. Let people know that Learn Crypto TV live on here talking crypto, fam. So, damn, did I lost my? No, the AI cryptos. I got a frat brother that lost his job. He's a data scientist. He was making damn near $200,000 a year, and AI wiped his job completely out, and he can't even find a job. And we talking about a data scientist. Basically, he was a software coder. You know what I'm saying? He can't even find a job. You know why? Because with artificial intelligence, you don't need coding. I believe it's going to disappear. There's not going to be any coders anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because the AI can do it. And the AI can code in 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Whereas a lot of coders to do things is taking a week and 2 weeks and stuff like that to get it right. Not now. AI, get your ass out of the way. We taking this over. You know? And like I've always told people, it's better to be on the right side of artificial intelligence than wrong. You can't stop it. Artificial intelligence, you know, while it may be, because I'm looking at it also from the spiritual perspective, while artificial intelligence may be the end or the death of a human civilization, if it goes too far, you know, why be a slave to it when you can invest in it and make money off of it, man? You know, so that's what I believe. I don't think that the society as a whole or the world as a whole needs artificial intelligence because it's going to supersede us. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, those AI machines it teaches itself. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, you know, it can get to a point to where it can be very, very detrimental to humans, you know? But at the same time, why are you gonna let the opportunity to invest into the crypto or any AI project, why are you gonna let that pass by when you know that it's taking away your jobs, man? They got this, I follow this dude on, his name Crypto Quavo. I follow him on Facebook, right? He in Dubai right now. So on his stories, he went to this, the Museum of the Future in Dubai. I guess somebody scored a goal over there. You know what I'm saying? So the United Arab Emirates in Dubai. Go look it up. They have a Museum of the Future. So he was given a tour, basically showing where he at, what he doing, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how many robots they had in there? They had a robot, like a person. You know it's a robot. You know what I'm saying? And it was like for waitress jobs. And for use in your house. So I don't know how old a lot of my viewers are. I'm assuming a lot of you guys are in my age bracket. I'm 45, right? So if you watch cartoons growing up, like, you know, Tom and Jerry, you know what I'm saying, and all that type of stuff, then you remember the Jetsons, Spacely Sprockets and all of them, right? You remember the Jetsons, you know what I'm saying? If you remember the Jetsons growing up, put a 1 in the chat for me right now. If you grew up watching the Jetsons, man, put a 1 in the chat for me right now. You saying, cause I know y'all did. You know, especially if you my age bracket. Rosie the Robot, yes, you know. My man Tevin says, yep, I have 600 on SoundHound and I haven't put a penny on it in 2 months. But at least you in it, though. And SoundHound gonna run up. SoundHound gonna run up. But yeah, man, spatially sprockets, bruh. You know what I'm saying? The Jetsons. The Jetsons was showing us what the future is on that cartoon. And in Dubai, they're basically replicating that, man. You know what I mean? They got this thing where they say that the drones that fly around in the city or whatever, they got automatic places that they can go charge up. Wild in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Man, you gotta check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? It's making me want to go to Dubai just so I can see that with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? I have to see that with my own eyes. But what my point is that artificial intelligence is gonna be in every single industry across the entire world. Now, in these first world countries, these so-called first world countries, that's where AI is going to get implemented at first. You know, now in a country like Colombia, where I live at, AI will be implemented into stuff like, you know, purchasing or, you know, in the schools maybe. That's where they get implemented at. It's just me, in my opinion, talking based off of me living in 2 different cultures and 2 different societies and how I see it working, you know, because it's not a whole lot of artificial intelligence situations here in Colombia at the current moment. It's just not. You know, society still runs on efectivo, cash, hand-to-hand cash transactions here. You know what I'm saying? This here is still running in that type of time frame. So it's gonna be a while before it actually catches up to places, you know, in this country and other countries alike, you know. But in countries like England and all the 51 states in America and Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and, you know, China and Japan and all these different places, huh? Look at the little boys, they, you know what I'm saying, they all come around here. I think they want to come around because they all know how, what they wanted. Yeah. What they want. You know what I'm saying? They hear these big so well, oh, he's not going to kids. Oh. Because he's bigger than every damn body. Yeah, man, so, excuse me there. But anyhow, my man say, don't forget about that Futurama when Fry went 2,000 years into the future. Yeah, man, I ain't really watched that cartoon. I couldn't really get into that like that. I seen a couple episodes of it, but you know, right now I don't even watch TV. You know, man, it's hard for me to watch TV right now because there ain't nothing on it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, it's just basically a waste of time. To me, I'm not knocking nobody else who watch TV because I know that's what some people do to pass the time, but not me, fam. I can't watch TV now. You know what I'm saying? Because if it ain't got nothing to do with some finances, or something that I'm actively trying to pursue, trying to learn something, or some type of real documentary or something like that, I ain't watching it, man. I ain't even gonna waste my time. If it's not edifying to anything or it's not uplifting. If it's just to pass the time or entertainment, I can find something else to do, you know? So I'm not in a position to tell somebody that you need to stop watching TV because you're not getting nothing out of it, because I don't know what you're getting out of it. Now, I did see an episode, one of my friends showed me an episode on some, I forget, I think it was on it was on one of them paid apps or something like that. It was on one of them paid apps, and I forget the name of the show that he told me, but they was showing the girl was transferring money in crypto to try to get something done, and she transferred a whole lot of Solana on that. So I'm of the belief that if they put this stuff in TV shows and in the movie, it's already going on in the real world. know what I'm saying? Now that treat my interest. Like I wanted to see what was going on with that particular episode of whatever that TV show. I can't even remember the name of the episode, man. I wanted to see it because it had the crypto element to it. So, oh yeah, the last movie that I saw for real was on Netflix. That new movie with Kevin Hart. What the name of that movie is, man? It was a Netflix movie though. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they was moving the NFTs in that movie, man. You know, go look on just look up the Netflix, Kevin Hart's last movie on Netflix. You know, and it was about him, it was a heist, some type of heist that was going on. I watched that about maybe a little over a year ago, but they was moving NFTs, dog. So if they putting it in movies and in TV shows, it's real. So for the people to be like, crypto, that ain't real, and crypto is invisible money, and all those people, they're gonna be slaves to the system. They're gonna be slaves to AI. They're gonna be slaves to me and you, because we gonna be our own banks. Imagine them having to come ask us for a loan. We can put their ass on a smart contract. Smart contract terms don't change. You know what I'm saying? What is their collateral? And if they default on the terms of the loan, the collateral automatically comes to us. See, me, personally, if I do crypto loan on a smart contract, you know what, I can't really tell you how I would set it up, because I would have to be in that situation first. But what I do know is that I'm not gonna have to worry about recouping or getting my investment back, because the smart contract terms are gonna be in place. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in crypto, and you got your crypto in cold storage, you custody in your own crypto. You your own bank already, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Here's the other benefit to that, right? The other benefit is that the banks with the limited cryptos. With the limited cryptos, right? Those cryptos are going to be, well, the banks, they're gonna have to come to those owners, and they're gonna have to ask to be able to use or get the crypto, right, to use for whatever purpose it is that they're trying to use it for, correct? But guess what? They're gonna have to go into negotiation with you about it, and you could get paid passively for a project like, for an example, XRP. You know, XRP, they're gonna have to come to you, because XRP is a limited crypto, a limited amount crypto. Likewise with VeChain, you know what I'm saying, that'll be handling supply chain issues. And you know, all those limited based cryptos that have utility, that the banks and other institutions and services, provided services that will be using crypto, that will need those cryptos, right? They're gonna have to come to you and ask you for your crypto, but the negotiation is that they're gonna have to pay you yield to use it. And that's the best situation to be in. That's why you want to custody and own your own crypto. You know? So there's a lot of things, a lot of strategies that you can use in order to be able to grow your wealth. And for that is why crypto is very important, and why you have to take with serious caution in handling your crypto. You understand? So sectors to invest in: real world assets, RWA. I think that for this bull run, it's a solid sleeper crypto. Sleeper cryptos in that particular sector, real world assets. I keep hearing about this pin link. I'm gonna have to do some research on it. I don't know much about Pinlink, but it's supposedly one of those top RWA cryptos. The top RWA cryptos that I know about, one in particular, XDC, that I've been purchasing. That crypto, to me, will be the leading standard, and everything else is gonna fall behind. This is my opinion. But Pinlink, I think, is still something worth checking out, because a lot of people is talking about it, and it seems to be, you know, something that will be beneficial for investing into as far as real world asset is concerned. We already spoke on AI and what I think about that. You know, gaming obviously is still a sector that you want to have some exposure to, and Avalanche is one of those blockchains that's going to provide that, you know, for a lot of investors. So, you know, so gaming, real world assets, artificial intelligence, DeFi, decentralized finance, those type of projects, man, I think this is where you want to be focusing on and putting your crypto, putting your money into those cryptos, because those are the ones that's gonna see the most movement. This is just my opinion, okay? It's not financial advice, but it's definitely well researched information that you should understand and know about. You know what I'm saying? So for me, this is what I'm focusing on. Now I have other cryptos in my bag, some meme coins. You know, one that I just recently purchased called GigaChad. You know, I had been doing some research on GigaChad for about maybe a month or so, and it's just a meme token that I think that has the potential to do some real numbers. SPX 6900 is another one. Robinhood, Wall Street PayPay. I'm just giving y'all some that's not really talked about like that. It's talked about, but not for real, because a lot of people are still looking at the Shiba Inus, the Doges, the PayPays, you know, and shit like that, Bunk and all that. But these are the ones on the meme coins that's on another tier that I think is going to be explosive. So there you go, those particular sectors: real world assets, artificial intelligence, decentralized finance, gaming, and meme coins. So, and again, like I said this before as well, meme coins is going to be the way that most people come into crypto. Okay, meme coin going to be the way that most people come in. Check in on work break. Salute to everybody. What's going on, Jonathan? I see you, dog. Appreciate you coming in and checking in. You know what I'm saying? Be careful out there, you know. But yeah, meme coins is gonna be the way that most people come into crypto, family. You know what I mean? And the reason why is because it's got a low price point, you know, and on people's eyes, I see a crypto that's less than a penny. That's gonna make them, that right there alone gonna make that person say, okay, that's why people like Shiba Inu. It's less than a penny. You know what I'm saying? Dogecoin is over a penny. You know, it's over damn 10 cents. You know, but you have other cryptos within the meme coin sector that will do well. Robinhood, they talking about Robinhood is less than a penny right now, and they talking about running Robinhood up to. You remember when that GameStop and AMC, when they was doing that in the with the stocks, you know, and they was running it up. You know, that was almost 2 years ago, almost, I think. And they was doing that with GameStop, trying to flip the market cap. I forget the actual term that they were using. You know, they're actually going to be doing that in crypto with Robinhood and not Wall Street PayPay, but just Robinhood. And I bought both of those because the PayPay meme coins, anything that got a PayPay in it, you kind of want to pay attention. They had one that's called Pixel PayPay. I was looking at the other day on the Phantom blockchain, and man, that shit had ran up with 33,000%. Pixel PayPay. You know what I'm saying? But anything PayPay, you know what I mean, in the meme coin space is gonna do okay. You know what I mean? But back to what I was saying, they're gonna try to flip the market cap of Robinhood with the crypto Robinhood. That's why I bought that. That's why I bought it. you know, because I really see it. Hold on, I'm gonna walk out here. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show y'all. And this is my stepson out here playing soccer now. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here with his get over here in the shade with his mama. But I'm gonna still be talking to y'all, but I'm just showing. I'm showing y'all the game or whatever. So you see Christopher, the biggest damn kid out there. Y'all will be able to see him. They got a black kid at the goalie, hot as shit out there. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see what Christopher gonna do. You know, now my man Jamon, he like Chili's. Chili's is a token, and they are partnered with FIFA. And y'all know, outside of America, soccer or football, this is the real football. It's the largest sport in the world. I'm sure some of y'all know that already. You know what I mean? But you see, they got the little kids just like they do in America. They got the little kids. The larger kids? So basically, the team in the yellow, right? They got age groups of kids. They got another group of kids, the larger group. I think they probably 8 or 9 years old, and they in Barranquilla for 5 days playing in a soccer tournament or whatever. To me, Christopher is just out there for exercise. You know what I'm saying? See, the ball was right there to him, and he didn't even try to keep it. You know, but it's okay. He running around, getting exercise. Oh, good. There you go. Vamos, Christopher! Yeah, but anyway, man, we gotta get them right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but this is how it is out here. You know, at least the kids got something to do. You know what I mean? And you can see all the parents of the kids over here and stuff like that. Just how many people right here you think know about crypto? Huh? How many of these individuals y'all think know about crypto over here, man? Guarantee you not many. I literally probably could go around down to everybody over here and say, hey, who sabía cryptomonedas? Nobody. My wife, she know, because of me. You know what I'm saying? If she wasn't married to me, she wouldn't know either. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. My man Tevin said Robinhood has a meme coin. Yes, bro, they got a meme coin. Go look at, if you got the Phantom wallet, if you don't have a Phantom wallet, go download the Phantom wallet. You know what I'm saying? And then just go. As a matter of fact, you ain't even got to do that. You can just go to you know, CoinGecko, or you can go to Deck Screener and just go look up Robinhood. You know, and it's gonna tell you the blockchain. It's on the Solana blockchain, and you go look that up, and you'll see Robinhood got a meme coin. Yes, bro, they got a meme coin. I have Robinhood stocks for under $50. I'll look into the Hood meme coin Friday along with Pixel PayPay and XPX. It's SPX. So you know, like in when you trading forex or trading currencies, SPX. I think it's XPX something. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's mirroring that, the XPX 6900. All right, that's what it is. So that's that meme coin, and Robinhood and Wall Street PayPay, GigaChad and GigaChad. You know what I'm saying? So those are the ones that I'm saying for meme coins that you can go look up. Wall Street PayPay, GigaChad, Robinhood, what else I was saying? Y'all heard me. GigaChad, Wall Street PayPay, Robinhood, SPX 6900, and it was one more, fam. Pixel PayPay. But I wouldn't run the Pixel PayPay because Pixel PayPay did it, like I said, 33,000% move. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily know right now if it's gonna be the greatest time to get into that one. I would probably, me personally, leave that one alone. You know what I'm saying? Me personally. You know, but the other ones, they at a good low price right now, and you can jump in and get basically a good bang for your buck, fam. Good bang for your buck. And I'm in all of those, just so you know. You know what I'm saying? Well, nah, I'm not in SPX 6900. I chose GigaChad over SPX. Both of them are good. I just chose GigaChad myself. I just chose GigaChad. So, you know, but either one, you know, or if you can afford to do both, do both. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I was saying earlier, the meme coins, that's how the retail public are going to enter into crypto. That's how they're gonna enter into crypto. So, yep. But anyway, you see Christopher just running around out there. I want him to kick the ball, you know what I'm saying? I want to see him try to go score a goal. That's what I want to see. Yeah, man. Look at that. You see Jordan's North Carolina jersey all the way down here, and then he got on the Florida Marlin hat. Man, stuff like that. It's a lot going on over here, man. As a matter of fact, let me walk down to the corner and show y'all. Let me show y'all where you at. Yeah, Tevin, SPX 6900, fam. SPX 6900. You know, that's where you at. You know, that's what y'all like right there. So, yeah, I'm just walking down here just so y'all can see the block I'm on. Show y'all a little something different, another little part of the neighborhood, man. You know, I mix it up a little bit while I'm out here, man. I don't always talk about crypto on my channel. I show you my everyday life. So right here, I'm down the street from, well, we are behind one of the malls here in Cartagena. It's called La Castellana, you know what I'm saying? And there you go. It's right there, the name of it right there, La Castellana, and then they got the little parking garage and stuff up here too. So, you know, but this where I'm at. See the Olympica grocery store over there, and then you got the Banco Occidente right here. Stuff and all kind of stuff going on over here, man. So you see, and if we were to go inside over here, then you can just go inside and walk around and see what's going on in the building. I had to keep walking past the dude, man. He's one of them guys that want to take his job too tough. You know what I'm saying? And he don't even realize that, you know, I'm on the phone. But not on the phone, that I'm doing a YouTube live. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't even have any idea, this dude right here. You know what I'm saying? Now watch. Standing on the corner watching, and I'm finna keep walking, mind my own damn business over here and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody bothering nobody, ain't nobody doing nothing. And I hate when people be doing that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand. Bitch, I'm not even bothering nobody. You don't even have idea or clue what the fuck I'm doing or why I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? But it be people like him here that be trying to take shit too serious, you know? And on top of that, this is a public place. I can film and do whatever the hell I want to. You know what I'm saying? Over here. You know? But just for the sake of me not having to go back and forth with this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it moving, you know, and mind my own goddamn business. He literally still standing over there watching me. You know what I'm saying? I'm way the fuck over here at the soccer field and he watching me. You know what I'm saying? Why? And who am I bothering? Not a goddamn soul. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but that's the type of shit you be having to deal with sometimes here in Colombia. Stupid motherfuckers like that. You know. But y'all know how it go. Y'all know these people in America that be trying to take their job too damn serious, you know, for no reason at all. And yeah. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm still out here. I had to come stand in the shade because it's fucking hot over there. I'm not standing over there. And I can see everything perfectly fine over here. But yeah, man, we got about maybe 12 more minutes. I say I was gonna give you guys an hour. You know, if you got some questions, man, y'all drop them in the chat for me one time. Again, you know, leave your comments or whatever, or questions rather. You know, you can send that to me on email, CryptoKingLos@gmail.com. You know, and you get at me direct. And you know, and I'll do whatever I can to answer your questions. Make sure you understand and know what you got going on with your portfolio, and you know, basically just help you out. If you haven't already, hit that like button, please, and subscribe to the channel if it's your first time coming here to my channel. You know, set your notification bell as well. And oh yeah, what's up? Salutations, Detroit 313. I see you in the building. I appreciate you coming in here, fam. You might want to, if you ain't been in here the whole time, you might want to rewind it back. You know, I gave a few gems, but I just kind of been on here just talking a little bit. You know, like I said earlier, and I'm gonna create a TikTok. I'm doing a TikTok today. You know, once I get back to the house, to be able to list a beginner set it and forget it crypto. Beginner set it and forget it crypto. Yes, sir, Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, man. You know, this is one of the things that I was charged to do by the Most High, is to teach, inform, give people information. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you too, Black Scorpion, man. You always been in here. You and Jonathan, man. Jermaine, all y'all always be coming in here, you know, and supporting. Y'all always have positive attitudes about, you know, the stuff that I do. Y'all always give good comments and stuff like that, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all don't know, man. That helps me to keep doing what I do, man. I might not be as consistent as others, you know, as far as posting content is concerned. But when I do post content, I want my content to be, you know, something that somebody say, I didn't waste my time going over to Carlos's channel, man. At least I learned something. One thing, every time you come to my channel, you can learn at least one thing. At least one thing. That be my goal. You know, to make sure that you walk away with something, so that way you're not feeling like you came on here and you wasted an hour of your time or an hour and a half of your time listening to me. You understand what I'm saying? My man Tevin says, what do you think about PTGC, WPLS, UFO? Wow, this white guy been talking about it since February. Any thoughts? Well, all of those, I don't know if those are cryptos or stocks. The only one that I recognize is PLSX, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really know what type of project that is, you know what I'm saying? What type of, business that is. But those other three, I don't know anything about those. So thank you for putting those in there, because now I can go look them up and go see what those about and if they worth anything, you know? I don't really follow what everybody says, you understand? I go with what I think is going to be beneficial to real world utility, right? Fixing or solving real world problems. You know, a lot of these cryptos, man, it's like 18,000 cryptos out here right now, man. All these damn cryptos ain't finna be around for long. They ain't gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these cryptos will not be around for the long term. You know, that's a fact. So, you know, that's why it's important that you do your own research, man. You know what I'm saying? Find out what type of community they have, meaning, you know, if they got an X account, if they got a Telegram, if they have a, you know, Discord, for you to be able to get direct contact to some of the developers of those particular tokens, you know. So the community is big. You want to see what type of partnerships the crypto projects have. Like Chainlink, for an example, is basically partnering with every single large crypto, utilitarian crypto. Chainlink is partnered with those cryptos, right? You know what I'm saying? So what type of partnership the cryptos have? So you got the community, you got the crypto. You also want to check its digital landscape, its website, you know, see what type of information you can find on the website, you know what I mean? To see if it's a false token or coin or not, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these influencers or a lot of these people, content creators that get online, you know, a company will reach out to them and ask them to promote. They'll pay them to promote garbage. Okay, they'll pay them to promote garbage. How do I know? I be getting emails every week from people trying to get me to promote shit. You know what I'm saying? If I don't believe in it, I'm not promoting your shit. I don't care if you want to pay me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just not, because I'm slapping my name on it now. You want me to slap my name on some bullshit? I can't do that, and then I have a whole sect of people. That's why you don't see me promoting a whole lot. Now GPU.net. I'm promoting that, you know, and GPU.net pays me in GPU tokens to promote it. So I'm gonna promote it. Hell, I didn't earn 70 GPU.net tokens, and this crypto ain't even out yet. It ain't even out yet. The TGE, or the Token Generation Event, that's what TGE stands for, Token Generation Event. So if you ever hear anybody in crypto talking about TGEs, they're talking about when the token get ready to be placed on a centralized exchange. All right. You know, those GPU.net ain't even got to that point yet. I'm already earning tokens. You know what I'm saying? And this particular token, it's about computation, GPU computations. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at all the info, because I've dropped about 3 shorts, because I do 1 a week. You know what I'm saying? I missed last week, you know, because I was, you know, caught up in doing some things, so I didn't have no time, but I won't miss no more. You know what I'm saying? So every week I'm dropping something, and this week will be the second part to last week's video. And these videos I only do 3 minutes. It ain't no long drawn out video. I get right to the point, and that's what I love about promoting GPU.net is that it's a solid project. It's got real world utilitarian value. It's going to be worth something. And on top of that, they're paying me GPU tokens. So I'm good with that. So I'll promote that. This is the first project that I did on my channel to promote, right? Another project that's just hit TGE on, what today is, the 13th or the 14th? So this project called Babylon. The TGE was on the 11th, April the 11th. You know what I'm saying? I earned a few of those tokens as well. And Babylon is a project about staking and earning yield, a layer 2 staking yield earning project for Bitcoin. So people can stake their Bitcoin and earn yield on that, on Babylon's platform. You know what I'm saying? I earn tokens off of that from the TGE, from BitTrue. BitTrue also reached out to me to promote their exchange. I'm just not comfortable promoting exchanges. You know what I'm saying? Because what if the exchange do what FTX did? You know what I'm saying? And then people will be able to come back and say, Carlos, you told us to get this, and look, my money caught up, blah 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 blah. But let me remind you, you shouldn't have your money stuck on no exchange. You know, if you gonna leave your money on any exchange, the only 2 exchanges I tell you to leave it on is gonna be Coinbase and Uphold. Those are the only 2 that I'll say, hey man, I wouldn't suggest that you do it, but if you did it, you're probably safe, especially Coinbase, because Coinbase is an IPO. It has IPO'd. You can buy public shares of Coinbase. You know what I'm saying, on the stock market right now. I think it's a little over $200 a share or whatever, and you could buy that Coinbase on the stock market. So if you left your money in Coinbase, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Not saying do it, but you know, it'll be a little less worrisome than you putting it on a fucking exchange, you know, that could crumble in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Or 3 weeks. And trust and believe, it's gonna be another exchange to fold. Another exchange is going to fold. We just don't know which one it's gonna be. You know, another exchange gonna get hacked. Okay, another exchange gonna get hacked. So you just don't know which one it's gonna be. You understand what I'm saying? So these are some of the things. What else? And I was telling y'all stuff to look for. Tokenomics. Tokenomics is another something that you want to look for. You know, when you researching your crypto. What is tokenomics? You know, the token to coin ratio. You know what I'm saying? How is it going to be distributed? How many is going to be made available? What is the projected value of that particular token or coin? You know what I'm saying? How many are going to be distributed to, if they have institutional investors or angel seed investors? What's the percentage of tokens that's going to them? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's why you want to look at tokenomics as a part of. So I gave you tokenomics, I gave you the community, I gave you the partnerships, and also, you know what I'm saying, looking at the website design of what those crypto projects have as well. And then you know, how long, you know, excuse me, I said it already, the utilitarian value. What problem is it trying to solve in the world? Or what problem or issue is it trying to solve in the financial industry? You know, so that's another, those 5 or 6 things right there that you want to always look for when you researching what crypto you want to add to your portfolio. This is very, very important. Very, very important, family. You know what I'm saying? Remember that, all right? And if you can't remember it, just rewind this video, write it down, and then, you know, go from there. You understand? So basically trying to do my due diligence on helping y'all out. The score is still 0-0 over here on the soccer game. You know, let me walk up over here so y'all can see what's going on, but I got to get in the shade, man. I can't stand in the sun. It's too hot out here, fam. It's hot as hell out here. But yeah. Oh, they sitting down now taking the, oh no. Are they? Nah, they about to kick the ball in. Christopher's sitting down now. Right now. But yeah, the score is 0-0. Uh-oh, it's about to be a problem. Oh, look at the goalie. Look at the goalie. He done blocked it. The goalie done blocked it. Yeah. Yeah, family. So it's going down out here. We right at about an hour, fam. So I'm about to shut this live down because I still need to preserve my power on my phone because I didn't bring no battery over here to charge up. So I appreciate all of y'all who stopped in here today, spent an hour of time with me. You know, come to Colombia so you can get something like that. You know, and then yeah, man. Happy investing. We'll check y'all out on the next episode. Ciao.